Thank you. Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett, and today I am going to get into another coding video. In this one, we're going to get into random number generators and how it says what is the chance something will or will not happen. And this is fairly important to note, but I'm not going to show any actual coding language in this video. It's just going to be a general overview on things so people can better understand how this stuff works on the back end. And in the previous video, I got into how some games use this technique in order to say what will spawn in or will not spawn in, or even the type will spawn in. And this is a very useful thing to note. Now, as far as that goes, let's jump on in. So as far as what you're seeing, RNG is random number generator, and how it works in a simplistic term is you can tell it the value on the max end of what to look for. So if you say like 10 is the limit, then it will try to pick a number between 1 and 10. And then if you say 100, then 1 and 100. And that basically what you're doing is if the for the chance value, you can say if the number is say 2, and you got the limit for the round number generator is at 10, then there's really 1 in 10 chance, so which means it's a 10% chance that 2 will be one of the numbers. So versus if the limit was 100, so there's only a 1% chance that it will be there. And that's a very important thing to notice, because the limit you can actually make dynamic, so based upon certain other values. So for example, in certain games, in certain things, you'll have, if say something happened within a certain amount of time, then the limits increase the number by X times, and it'll keep increasing that, and basically you can actually make things 0.5% to even lower, so it makes it very, very unlikely something will show up again. Or as far as that goes, you can also put something in there saying if something spawned within the area, or something, the player did something and you don't want that to happen again, you can say to ignore this and bypass it altogether, so it doesn't spawn that and do it again in a given amount of time. So that's very important to note in itself. So let's say, for example, if I wanted to do a chance of, say, a block showing up on the screen changing the colors, what I can do is say for the random number generator, say 1 in 100, so the limit being 100, and the value, just a random value I pick, is say 2. And then if X, the value is 2, then change the colors of the block. If, however, if the value of X is smaller, then make the square smaller. If the value of X is bigger, then make the square bigger. And you can also do greater than, equal to, less than, equal to. So keep that in mind. And this is just basic algebra, and this is really almost about the max that you're going to get with coding on the math side. Of course, it goes a little bit further in this, but it's not by much, unless you're going to make a some CAD software or something like that. That's about as much you're going to get. And same thing in day-to-day life. So as far as that goes, that's really how it works, is basically you set the limit for a random number generator. It gives you a value within that limit, and then you have an if statement that says if the whatever is blah, then do blah. And if you can even do an else statement, say else do something else. And check out the if else videos I got into it, and that's very common that you'll see in coding. But random number generators are not as common, but unless they go in certain industries like games and some stuff like that. So, because obviously you don't want to have 5 of the same monsters pop up one after another. You really want to have a diverse in there so the player doesn't get bored. So as far as that goes, if you got any questions or anything, then let me know and I'll try to answer as quick as possible. And keep in mind, you can actually do even go down to the point where you can have the random number generator. It puts out a number. You can say if whatever, then spawn, and then within the if statement for telling the thing to spawn, you can do another thing, and that'll put out the level, and it goes down the list. So keep in mind that you can get very complex with this, but and like I said, with the random number generator, you can even say if a monster is supposed to be below level 500, and what you can do is have, let's say the stage is, I don't know, on the 10th level, so it needs to be above 100, so between 100 and 500. You can set a limit between 100 and 500, and the random number generator itself will pick the level. So that's also important to notice with random number generators. But for chance stuff, you can do like this, and you can even say for the level thing, if you really want to go a little bit more advanced. For example, with a capturing type of game like Pokemon or some of these others, what you can do is say if the person ran into or what was in the area was at a level, say 400, then redo the random number generator and it will do that. Or you can do a percentage base to lower or raise the chance of something like that happening, as seen in the previous thing. So as far as that goes, if you got any questions or anything, then let me know. Leave a like, subscribe, share, check out Patreon to help out this channel and donate there. But I'll see you next video, and hope you have a great day.